good afternoon. I start saying good morning. Sorry. Crazy girl today. New background. I'm getting used to it. I just was tired of the quilt. So I want something fresher, brighter. Anyway, if you join, please say hello. We are going to be doing some mask making. So excited. So excited to do that. And we're going to be doing little snippet things just to put on top of little pockets, which I think I have some paper to make those. We'll make those. And then I want to make, just watched a video. I will share it on my page and to my, our creative club tribe, whatever I call it. I don't know. But they're using all kinds of little stuff and they're doing all scraps, and she's making little bitty, I haven't made one yet, so we're going to make one first and then we'll talk about it. Little bitty flags out of toothpicks, and just making a bunch. So we're gonna make all different colors to go with anything, all the scraps. I've got scraps everywhere. So we're gonna try and just make some grungy ones, make some not so grungy ones, make some that, you know, whatever. I'm just gonna try and use all the junk I have out here. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna make some little like things that can go onto little mask making, these pockets, which I love to have like gobs of those. And then if we have the little bitty snippets, we can just little things we can plop right on there. Like if you keep these around, I have these everywhere. Just take them out, use them as your base, and then you can glue them onto anything. So that's kind of fun. So let's kind of get busy. I would love for you to say hello when you join. And if you watch this in the replay, I would love for you to say replay. That would be fun for me as well. So let's get to it. I'm looking at the wrong camera. Let's get to it and let's make some beautiful things, okay? There we go. Are we straight? Kind of. Let's pull it in a bit before I make my little self over here. And if you don't want to see me, y'all just let me know that. So, okay. Let's get some glasses on so we can see. All right, these were so cute. So let's make a quick one just so we kind of know what we're doing. And we could do a lot of bases, and then we could pull out embellishments. You can add little words, you can add little stones, you could add glitter, you could add a little gold. We can add a little bit of everything. So I've kind of just pulled it all out. These are little specialty toothpicks. Have y'all seen these? I think I got these at my Kroger. And they're just kind of, so if they show on the top, they're not going to stab anybody. That's kind of why I like them. So let's, we can just start a base with this. This is just some leftover dictionary pages that I printed the catwalk on from IOD, and I still have one. I think I have one of those. I'm not sure. And we're just going to make this the base flag. Okay, and then we're gonna do a bunch of bases right now, and that's all we do. And then we can go back and add them, and you can use it this way, or you can use it either side. And make sure you put glue down the crease, because I don't know if that's sticking. So I'm just gonna use a bunch of little papers that I have around here right now, just to kind of just to make some layers. That would be good to layer onto there. So we need just to start with like little flaggy thingsies, flag things. How about that? Hello. And probably that would be a good one right here. The little I want it to be not super wide. So, and I need oh, there we go. I was looking for my ruler so I can maybe tear this with a little bit of, let's just put that aside because that's a terrible tear job. And just to kind of control the size, it's a little off, but that's okay, I don't care. And then we'll choose one. We're gonna put glue over this whole thing. We can always trim it if it's too wide. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. You can totally, you could start with Sari Silk, which would be really fun to do, ribbon. So 1, 2, this is fun, this little green, it's that mulberry paper. Let's care of that. That would be good to put on here. So anybody, so this is just if you want to grab some toothpicks and scraps, and I'm just folding it like that. It's really, and we're gonna make cute little things that we can add. I mean, we could just make a bunch of these in different colors, and then you can save that, which would be fun. Oh, this one will be good. Let's use this right here. Yeah, hello. I love this paper. Love it, love it, love it. And you can stick it, I'll show you. Well, I'm just gonna get us a few, and then we can decide what we want to do with them. Please make sure to say hi if you join, so I don't feel like I'm all alone. Let's use this as a little music piece. Let's use part of this. That would be super cute on one as well. Yeah. So how many of y'all, now most people throw these scraps away. See, I'm just showing you that you don't have to throw all your scraps away, you know, like everybody wants us to. People who don't get, look how fun that is with that number on there. I mean, I could just put something on the end and it's ready to go. And this side is super cute too. So it's gonna look cute, whatever. And what this is you can go in and you can stick it into, make a little one and stick it down into a little, and you can add a cute little flag on there. Hello, Nancy. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. It's like 85 here. Clearly a storm's coming through tonight. We've had some amazing weather, but it's gonna be not so pretty tonight. Look, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little flags. So you can make a bunch of these and then just have them neutrals, different colors, and then whatever little project you might have you're working on, you could totally go in and add that to it. Like this would be really cute to add one, you know, like in this, look right there, in that little thing. How cute would that be? Or if you want to do this side, I like this side better, so let's use this green one. We'll decorate it, and it would be so cute stuck in one of these little windows. And isn't that fun? So let's decorate this one to go in this little kit that we did last week. Yes. Let's make a cute little one to go right there. We could even do this one, but I think this is grungy enough. Let's do something. So we want to just add to this right here. We're gonna use this green, okay. But let's put these right here so we know we can find them when we want them. I've got them sprayed everywhere now. Look at all this. I feel like the Paper Outpost lady. So you can go in. This woman, she did the coolest thing. You can go in, just layer your little, just go in and layer paper over it. And I'm gonna use this little one. I'll probably trim it, it's kind of long. But you can just go in and layer little pieces over it and make all kinds of fun little designs on it. Okay, so that's a cute one. We'll just tear that right like that. That gives us a little edge at the bottom. It's not perfect, it doesn't have to be perfect. You could even take one and make like, just layer, let me find some things. You could even put a piece of sari silk on there. Like this is a little piece of just vintage paper. How cute would that be on there? Like that, and you could put a little name on there. We could even use this. It's got some pink on it, so I might pull that together. I don't know, let's just see how that looks. Hey Dee, how are you doing, sweetie? Thank you for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I am just working on I'm trying to organize my stash because, you know, my time is coming down to where I'm going to be leaving my shop space, and I'm going to need to, I'm going to put this right there. Oops, right there. Let's do that. I don't know, that covers up a lot of the green. So let me think. This is where you can choose all kinds of little, all those little pieces of paper that we have, and everybody says, you should toss that, you should throw that away. Well, no, we shouldn't, and we're not going to. Because we can use that. We can use it. We're going to embellish with that. And you have to, it's a disease. People who play with paper, y'all know. If people don't like paper, they don't get us. I mean, look at this cute little thing. We could stick that on there and put a little, that would be cute, you know. I got to figure out what to put on that. All right, let me see. I have a bucket here of all kinds of junk that I pulled. Sari silk, and look at that piece. That would be, ooh, that would be really pretty. Let's just do a little bit of that on there, just to give us a little bit of zhuzh on there. It's kind of green. It's kind of pink. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut it. It's not gonna let me tear it, but that's okay. It's got some higgity bits in there, and this would be fun to put like behind it, maybe. Like wrap this around. Look at that. Wrap this around that, and then have this in the rear of it, maybe. Maybe not use all of that, and it needs a little bit of an iron. Yes. It's got a little gold on there. Doesn't it? Is it on both sides? Yeah. Look how cute that would be if we kind of wrapped it around like that, and it comes out the back a little bit. I think that would be cute. I'll show you, we're gonna put it right here on this. And I'm just wrapping it around right there. I'm gonna pull it down a bit because I like that top showing. I like that it's kind of like that, and then we've got that pretty pink on the back. How fun is that? And then we need something just as fabulous on the front. So now let's see what we have in our stash of yumminess that we can put on there. You know, little, oh wait, where is that? I've got this little bit of just bits of paper. They're just tiny little bits. I think I got this from Dollar Tree a long time ago, and like, look at that little gold. That's so cute. That's so pretty. And you can just take a little, you know, just little bits of these, and it's just leftovers that, like, what are you going to do with it? And everybody would say, throw that away. I know several people who would say, throw that away. I live with them. Anywho, we could do, I was looking, oh, that's fun. That's got the colors we want. But if we just took a little bit of that, like, I love that right there to go on top of that, and then we might lose some of our layers, but we might not. I like this back side of it. I don't know. Let's just see how this looks. We're just playing. I'm just trying. So let me know, if you've done these, please tell me what I'm doing wrong, because I just saw this lady today and I kind of fell in love with her, and I thought that is so fun. And so I'm going to put it right here. That little first green piece I did, that's not my favorite, so we're going to maybe cover it up a bit. I'm okay with that. Let's do this right like that. Squish it down. So we're kind of getting we're kind of getting the colors on both sides. And now I just need one little tiny thing to either put, you know, but like these little things right here, I save them. You might need this again, so let's set it right there. I need some kind of little teensy-weensy something. What do I want? Like a little, you know, like a little flower or a little bumblebee, a little butterfly. Look how fun that is. So you can just tuck these in, but we need something like a little number, or I don't know. Let's see if I've got anything. I've got that little pansy, but the pansy would just cover everything up. Don't you think? I think that would work. I don't know. I don't know. Joshua's looking for me. I'm trying to find a little something. My people are looking for me. Oh my gosh, isn't it fun though? I was like, are you kidding? I just want like a little flower or a little something, something. I'll know it when I see it. And if I don't find it, I'm like, okay, we gotta go, we're gonna have to get something like that. What are we gonna have to find to do that with? Yeah, is there anything like I could cut apart a little sticker? I'm not above that. Oh, wait, maybe, these are purpley, but maybe we could take one of these stickers. See that? It's got a little butterfly. Maybe we could cut that off and maybe stick that on there. Let's look at these and just get just a little something. The stick will not work, so we'll have to, the sticky on the sticker will not work. We'll have to cut it, but maybe like this little thing right here. I don't know. Y'all know we got these. Do you have stickers that you never ever use? Or do I want to put one like that? I don't know. What do I want to do? My dogs are like, where is Mom? What is she doing? What's going on? I'm like, guys, I've been doing this now pretty regularly, so don't you understand what we're doing? Aren't you understanding? I'm going to look at this one, and I'm going to look at the purple one that's clear. So we could tack that. That's just absolutely does nothing for me. There's no color in that whatsoever. None. No color. Boring. I have this, but I don't want to do, that just covers up all the, I mean, we could put it across the top like that. I don't know. I'm not happy with either of those. Do we want to do like this little topper thing? That might be kind of cute. And it's clear, so it's not going to take away from everybody else. That might be kind of fun to do that. Maybe not two, maybe just do one of these. And that might be kind of fun. And put it kind of like that. That shows up, doesn't it? Let's try this. Let's try this. I'm going to share. She made this cute little foldy thing, and I could not figure that out at all. And then last week we talked about mask making, and so I thought, let's just do that. And just to make little things that we have that you can, so it makes it easier. Oh, come on, you've got to come off. I'm pretty sure you're a sticker. I'm pretty sure. You know how, it's gonna be fine, Beth. There's no reason to be anxious or nervous, is there? Nope. I have never made little flags like this. I've seen them, and then I think about them, and then I forgot about them, and I was like, let's just look through and see if there's anything we can mass make. And ta-da, I did. I'm just trying to get this thing off. So it's, there we go. Because it's kind of, it's a thicker plastic. Let's put, look, so I found these, I can't keep those things out of there. So I found these they're little bitty, oh, come on, please work. Please don't clog it up. They're needle things that are supposed to keep it from drying up, but I need to clean it out before I put that on. So we'll just use some of this clear glue, and then we'll work on that in a second, because I do have some needles I can do. All right, we're just gonna put that right there, like that, and shove that on there. Okay, for my first one, it's not terrible. Now, would I put this in something I was gonna sell to somebody? No, not at all. But that, for my first one, it's terrible, but it's done. So we're gonna go with it, okay? And from a distance, it's not so bad, is it? It's just not so bad. Look how cute that is with the little flag sticking up right there. But that looks hideous. Let's do another one. See if we can maybe fix it a bit. Wow. I wanted to use one of these little labels. It says special dates. I think that would be fun. So maybe we'll do that one with this little blue and white one, maybe to go with our kind of like that summer thing I'm making. What is it? Journal. My gosh. Oh, you know, the first ones are always the worst. So I'm just here to say, don't give up, don't quit, just keep trying and make it work. And it'll be okay. You know, it'll be okay. I'm just putting glue on it and on the edge there, because I'm going to wrap this one around it, this blue, because it is with that whole set of 4th of July thingies. You can also add them underneath it, so it doesn't have to be just, you know, I'm thinking, and then you could just do this, something simple, not crazy. I think this is going to be way better than me just adding all kinds of nonsense on there. But let's just add this, and this is going to be super simple. And boom. This one is done. And honestly, I like this one way better than that one, because that one was just a mess. Hi, Denise. So I'm going to say, let's not go crazy like I was going crazy. Lesson learned. These would be really cute. Wouldn't this be cute on one? What if we took this one? We could even put it on the back of this. How fun would that be? It's the right colors. Come on. Tear it. I still have a few of these papers left if anyone is interested. Wouldn't that be cute? So you have a two-sided, because that's not the best side right there. I'm going to pull this back a little bit too. And we can add that to the back, which makes it really cute. My. Beth is crazy. But we learned, yes? Less is more. Less is more, Beth. Less is more. Less is more. Less is more. Yes. And I had all these down in here. You could use, that would be fun on one. Just get, you know, if you get the size, you can make it with anything, guys. Anything. I think I was putting this in something, wasn't I, to give it away? I think. I don't remember. Okay. So this one, we need something to go right there. Easy, just a little label or a little phrase. I think I got words down here. Did I? What's that? I felt like I got a bunch of scrappy things. I did. Oh, I thought these might be fun to put on there. You know? These are, I backed them with, because they were just kind of flimsy, but these would be cute. Let's fussy cut a couple of these. I want, where is it? I like that 89 or 38 would be fun on there. Let's work our way into that. Or maybe one of these. I'll get these because we can use these on anything. I don't know what, I have no idea why I backed these like I did. Probably, I have no clue. No clue. But this would be cute to make a little thing to put on something. To put on something. I'm going to go with my initial thought to use this 89 because it's got blue on there. I'm just going to cut this out, glue it down, and we'll be done. This number is 81, so it's kind of the same family. I don't know. We'll see. If you wanted to just do sari silk, we could do some of those. Look at that. Make that one kind of straight. How cute is that? And then you got that on the back. Done. Easy peasy. I've still left some white on there, so I might, when it dries, I may go in with my vintage photo and zhuzh that up a bit. Okay, we've got this one. This is very vintagey looking. This would be cute with just like, it could say April. This would be cute in a little Easter one. What, you know, spring one. Easter isn't always in April, Beth. Hello. So, and then just trim that off. If you use a hole punch, these kind of do better for some reason. Like a traditional hole punch I've seen to do these little corners. These are itty bitty, see that itty bitty corner? So I'm taking that little corner off. Yeah. So let me know what you're working on. I really would like to know. And I am gearing down for my last set of craft clubs for now. in the shop, and like, look how cute that is. Just plain. Less is more. Less is more, girl. Less is more. Let's just go less is more. We don't have to do more is more. Not at all. Not at all. Goober. So I feel like this is a way better kind of, and you could do this without being grungy, old. You don't have to do that. It's just kind of what I got. But look how cute that is. Wouldn't that be cute? Let's put this in here versus this one. That's hideous. Look how cute is that? Yes. Listen, I am trainable. I am totally trainable, right? Yes, praise. She can learn. She is learnable. She can be taught. Like, you could just use this one as it is, as its own little flag, right like that. How fun is that? Just a little polka dot. You wouldn't even need anything else on it. You could put something out. That would be cute. Let's just do that. Let's just do that right now. And this is just a little piece of scrap, you know? Let's see if we can make it stick. I don't know if we can or not, but we're gonna try. My son is trying to call me. I have bacon upstairs from breakfast. Well, not really breakfast, but I love to cook it in the oven. Anybody else do that? Can I get a hands up on that? Come on, are you gonna stick? Maybe, maybe, maybe not. I even like at the back of it. Isn't that cute? Yeah. Okay, let's do one more. This cute little 89. Let's keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Me being the ridiculous one. All right. This is cute. I wonder if we could just add on like a little, like that sticker. Let's see if we can't trim that up. Get some of that white off. Maybe do this, trim it, just that pink. I'm just gonna see. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, and I don't know where I got these. I don't think these are expensive stickers, so if it totally fails, I'm not gonna glue it down until I know for sure, because I do like the little flag pretty good that we did. So that would be like, I don't like it. I don't like it. Nope. Don't like it. Don't like it. Okay, let's, now I don't keep these kind of little scraps. There is, I do have boundaries on that. And that is some of these itty bitty pieces that you need a vacuum actually for, or your hands. I'm going to take, I don't need that one. That one's gonna be too small. It's not gonna stand up. Okay, let's get this cleared off for me a bit, because I'm just swimming in junk. And I do throw stuff away. I will actually throw stuff away. And this is way stuff I need to toss. Okay. All right. Okay. There we go. So let's look at them. We have a success, and then we have an epic failure. Let's look at the ones I like. This one, even like this, I'm gonna keep it like this for now because I don't know what I'm doing. This one is just kind of simple, so let's look at those. I know it's the best, isn't it? I finally learned how to do it when I went to Florida to see my brother and sister-in-law. She did it, and it's just, you have to have it hot and leave it alone. Aren't those cute? And then here's the train wreck. I might be able to rework it. I like that back. I just should have left and put one little sign on the front. So this needs to come off. And maybe I'll just put something, I don't know. It's a bit much. It's a bit much. So we're gonna put you over there, sorry. But these are cute. So now we've got some mass-made little flags to use on something. And I've got a bunch more to use to make something else. All right, let's talk about making just little things to add onto these little folders. This is our mass making from, what mass making? Our little ephemera making last week. We made these cute little pockets and everything. So yeah, let's punch some, put that there. I've got one of these. Actually, I have some already punched, I think. So let's let's save all this. Maybe we'll use it somewhere. I don't know. Alrighty, and I think I have some already punched out. Oh, here's this thing that I was making. The little, where is it? Right here. That would work in there, see? That special date's a little grungy for it, but we're not gonna worry about that. I just gotta sew this thing in. That would be cute to use for flags. I need to work on this. I'm not loving this paper on it, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. It makes me not want to use it. It makes me want to throw it away because I'm not liking how that looks. So I have all these already punched. Do you all just punch out stuff already? Oopsies. Do you have things punched out? I have those, and then I have some vintagey ones I thought someplace. But maybe they're in another little tub of yumminess. These might be fun. All right, let's try that. So these are looking old, but they're not. But we could totally use these as well to make little things to go on them. So you can, if you want to do something quick and easy, just get a hole punch and just get some paper and just, if you have somebody, if you have a lovely little friend around and they need something to do, pull out your hole punch and give them paper and say, make me some circles. And they'll go in and they will punch. Now this was thin paper, so this was a bad idea, but it does better with cardstock. They'll go in and they will punch, because they love them. It's like, it's amazing. All right, so we've got, let's get some kind of order. We just have, this is from a little, it's a hem. This is just plain brown. This is plain white. Let's put the white on the inked part so you can see it. And you can just make them pretty easy. Just lay them out, and then you can add them, and you got it done. Have you done that like that before? So I love this one. I'm gonna put this right here. This is just, and you can layer on these. I do like to layer on these, so let's do that. Let's, I'm gonna add some of that wrinkled up right there. And that is not old. I love, so you can just take your pieces that you have that aren't really, it doesn't have to be, you know, super, just lay it out that you like. And you can then, I like to go up and down, and you can add some color if you want to, like to that, if you want to make it. This would be really cute, kind of just sticking out here. So I just kind of lay them out and see kind of what happens. Like, I love this one. This might be pretty on here. So I'll keep this close by, keep this, I don't know if I want that one. I'm not sure. These would be cute on it. We can make one out of this one. Can we see everything? This is from, I don't know where I got this from. It just looks old. Which one do I like the least? This one. Let's do this. Let's put it on this, because you could make it on this. So we'll do that. I just feel like this looks, it's fake. You know, so that's why I'm going with that one. Okay, so I have a bunch of scraps somewhere, a paper that we could pull from. Like, you could always pull this, that's that. We've already had that, Beth. But here's some tickets. This would be fun on something like there, kind of a blue theme if you have it. That might work on there. These, what are these? I don't know what these are. Oh, these are pretty. Look at that. These are real pretty little flowers. I didn't know I had those. What's up with that? That would be pretty on here. We just cover that up with this. And then we could use, we can use these. Okay, so let's set those right there. Let's just get our first layer on then. I feel like I have it for these, maybe a bigger piece of this. Like that. let's get those down, and then we can go from there. Who's doing this with me? Anybody? If you do, I would love for you to take a picture and share it, especially on our tribe, our group, and tag me and say, come see these, Beth. These look great. I would love it, love it, love it. Do I always get it right when I put these down, this first little layer? No. I might cover these up, maybe. I don't know. Like, I love this kind of, I don't like that big straight at the top, so I'm going to put it, and it'll probably get covered up. You just kind of have to figure out what you want to do with it. Okay, I was looking at the time. I am going to grunge this up a bit because it's a grungy looking kind of paper. Not that it is, but it just kind of looks like it, so. And these don't have to go on like, these can go on top of anything, you know? They don't have to be, on a little, they can be on a, you can put them on the cover of a journal or a tag or whatever they fit on, you know, whatever. If you're needing something, you can do that, totally. I'm going to tear this a bit so it looks a little like it's been in a pre-loved condition. Yeah. Let's flip that over like that. And these are new. I think I bought these at Dollar Tree. I don't know, or something like that. So these are all glued down. So now we can build our layers on that. And it can be as easy as you just add this right here and you're done with that one. Super cute. Kind of like that with that one. Or add a little bit of this on there and get several blues. You could do that. Put some, you know, it could be however you want it. Also love to do sari silk with it a bit to add some texture underneath there and have some strings going and running and having a little bit of a party. You could also do the same thing with this mulberry paper as well. It just gives texture, and that's what I was trying to do on those little flags. Clearly, that was not the right way to go, obviously. And so I'm going to cut this out because we can plop this on something. But you can go from like larger to smaller. That's kind of, I like to kind of, that's how I do ribbons. I do wide ribbons because that guy does it that way. But you can also build up like larger elements and just kind of go and work your way down and put some kind of, you know, age everything, or I don't know, you know, this needs a little bit more. Is this helpful in any way? Is this inspiring you in any way? Let me know, because if I'm just wasting your time, let me know. You don't have to be here either, so I will not be offended by that. And if you're watching, please say hello. If you, I told a lot of people in my shop about this on Sundays, and if you came into the shop this week, I would love to know if you're watching from that. That would be so fun. So just say hello. You don't have to. We don't have to become best friends, but just let me know you're watching. That would be, how fun would that be? That's a fun little piece. Let's look on here. This would be fun to add on to it. I think this is for like Valentine's Day, but yeah, we can still do it. Use it for us. Can't we? That would be fun. That's a nice, let's try that one. I still don't know why I decided to back these with paper. No, I just, not sure. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. Has anybody done that? Is anybody with me on that? You just do things and you're thinking, why did I do that? I have no idea why I did that. Why on earth did I do that? Now I have no memory of doing that. So it's kind of like, awesome. Awesome. Awesome, girl. Awesome. This is just like big pieces, and that's little fussy cuts, which I do not have enough little scissors for that, but I love the roses. I do. Those are pretty. All right, let's see what this gives us. This is a fun one. I'm gonna try to keep my little scraps. This is kind of a blue one, and it's big. This might be fun to tie it with that flower. There we go. Now I'm trying to figure out all my little sections and stations in my studio place, and I said I wanted to give you all a tour, but right now I think I would just cause you all to have a major panic attack for me. And so yeah, I'm working on it. We'll see. Isn't that a cute label? Isn't that a cute label? I kind of love it. I kind of love it. I was thinking, how fun would it be on this? Like that, kind of just that blue ticket underneath to kind of, that's pretty. I think we're going to keep that right like that. Yes, love it. Okay, let's just finish it up. Let's just do it. Let's just finish this one. And we'll call that one complete, which I like. Yes, and then this cute, how fun is that? And you can stick it on a cover of anything, and it's not very thick because this is kind of thin hymnal paper, so it's it will, there we go. How fun is that? Love it, love it. Okay, one down. What am I inspired to do next? I have this one, this one, this one. Don't we have more? 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't we have 5 of them? Am I crazy? Am I missing a circle? Yes, you are crazy, but don't know if you're missing a circle. I wonder if this would fit to give it a little stability. I feel like it's very flimsy. Should we book it on that? I'll wait and see. It depends on where I'm gonna put it, you know? This one, these are all, I feel like I'm missing one, but maybe I'm not. Maybe, I thought we had 5. Here's, this one's done. Yes. It doesn't matter, just keep working, Beth. That is 5, that is 5. Hello, hello, she cannot count. I told you all, I'm totally, completely brain damaged. I think doing a pretty little flower on this one. This is going to be a little bit more difficult to figure out because it's not like the look. It's not the, I want this to be really rustic. So I'm going to go in here and get rid of all the white. No white. No white showing. We don't want that. We want it to look old. We need something up there also. Oh. Jane Austen, Persuasion. Cute little phrase from that. So, oh, here's a little thingamajiggy that we could possibly use. I do like little labels on things. I don't know why. Let's see if we can find a piece of fabric that might be pretty on that, or a pretty piece of paper, or I don't know. Anybody have any ideas? You all are absolutely, am I even on anymore? Nobody's talking to me. It's hurting my heart. I feel like I'm all by myself. I like interaction. Yes, look how pretty that is. That's a pretty one. I feel like this is pretty good right here. Should we do a little more green like that and maybe include a little piece of something? Maybe in here, this little bucket that's got a little bit of everything in here. I know, I'm aware. But this is, you know, this is it. Once this is empty, I will start another one. But this is where I keep my little itty bitty bits and bobs and stuff. So if you don't have an itty bitty one of these, I would say make one. Yeah, you just gotta shove them down in these holes and know that this is where I have a bunch of little junk like that right there. That's what I was looking for. Watch me ruin this one. Oh, okay. So we're gonna leave that 38. I don't mind if that's red. I want to do a couple of these little mulberry papers. Okay, we're gonna put this like here. I'm not covering up that green. And then this one, we're gonna put you down in just a second, little strings of people, little stringy things. And kind of do maybe that. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, this, look how pretty that is. Isn't that just yummy? I don't know if I did this or if I bought this. I don't know, but I love it. Hey Barb, thank you. How are you? Thank you for saying hello. You don't have to comment all the time. Just let me know if you're there, because I really appreciate it so much. Y'all just don't even know. And so yes. Okay. And then, oh yeah, we want this. So this is just threads. Crazy threads I love to do. I feel like maybe we need this right there to hold all that down. Maybe. Does that make sense? That's a little blue with it. I'm thinking maybe. I think I need to trim this just a little bit. And maybe put some brown so these white doesn't show. I think there's nothing worse than that. Then, and then doing that. I kind of like that. We're going to go with that because I like that better than that. That 38 is going to look cute someplace else, but I think it's going to get completely and totally lost on this page, on this little snippet thingy to put on there. And then I could always lay these out and do some gold splatter. Woo! Wouldn't that be fun? That'd be so fun. Okay, y'all, I've noticed that my brain is firing a little better most of the time since my brain bleed. But today, it is just not working. So we have these two done. I need to do something other than my green and blue, which I love so much. Do I not? That's just my comfort zone, and I'm all about getting out of the comfort zone. Everybody needs to get out of their comfort zone. I think I'm going to put this as I put blue on there again. Yes, I'm going to cut that out because it's looking like a little vintagey thing. That's supposed to be not there. Okay, and let's just make this look gold. What is everybody working on if you want to talk? I would love to know. I would love to know. Denise, are you working on something? Nancy, are you working on something? Dee, are you? Let me know what's going on if you all are working on anything. And what you would like for me to do next week. I would love some information. I'd love some help on deciding these things. Totally love, come on. I need like some concentrated brown right on that thing. Knock that white off. I have a little hole punch. It's just not here. La, la, la. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to clean out that art glitter thing. I let it soak. I let those soak. I have 2 of them. I let it soak for like an hour yesterday at the shop. In hot water, and then I cleaned it out, scraped it out. I did all the things. I tried. I did all the things. I did. And that's just too much on that one. This could be its own. Like you could use these for little things to build up on. Oh, that would be cute. That would be so cute. All right, 1, 2. Let's see what else we could put on here that makes this look kind of. This would be pretty right across it like that, wouldn't it? That just would be pretty. Or use this one and kind of pull in, oh, it's a basket that goes like that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want it to be vertical. So we'll have to wait on that, figure something out. I may just keep adding a little bit of something over here. Something that we might have in my stash that might work. I don't know. That's yellow. That's not one of my favorite colors, but I love yellow. I mean, there's not really a color I don't like. Let's be honest. I love colors. There's that. I don't want to do that. I need it to be a vertical piece. Don't we? Yes, we do. We need it to be vertical. I don't think we need any more of that. Do you? I don't think we do. Nope. Okay, here's a really ugly one that I made. I'm just shaking my head. I don't even know. How did I think that was good? It needs something. Maybe if I put like this over top of it. It needs a big cover on it. You know, something needs to go cover most of it, but it's a nice little heavy duty thingamajiggy. Like we could put that over top of it and then hide it. That might be fun. I mean, there are times that I have a lot of just failures. I don't know if this is Christmas, but it looks, I think it's a little miniature shipping tag. We're gonna see what this looks like on here. Maybe if we age it up a bit, it might work. I don't know. Stick that on there like that. That might be kind of fun. I mean, you know, I don't know. Is that stupid? Maybe it's stupid. I don't know. I don't know. I still think, is there any way to salvage this thing? I'm not digging on that. I think that's so ugly. Oh, my precious little soul. I can only say that I was brain damaged. That's what I can say about that. That's what I can say about that. Let's cut this up. Maybe put that on there and then do something else. I don't know. Let's not worry about that. Okay, so maybe this one, maybe we'll put that on there. I don't know. I'm not digging that at all. Anybody else digging it? I don't think so. I don't want to do that. It's green again. See, whenever I try to go out of my comfort zone, it is not good. We could put one of these racing tickets on here. That might be kind of fun. And this is legit vintage. Like that. And that's different colors, but I think it's too big. That's why I'm struggling with it. Okay, this one's gonna be super simple. We're just gonna put some pretty little pinky flowers on this one somehow, and we're gonna make it just easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So let's just do that with a little bit of pink ribbon or something. And that's the way it's supposed to go. Okay, good. Glad I figured that out. We'll put just a little bit of aging on here. Not much, because it's creamy white, but to kind of maybe bridge the gap of this. Look how cute that is. Let's put a little pink fabric underneath here somehow, and just to go this way, or something to go this way on it. Maybe this. Let's do this. I think I dyed this. I do. I'm not sure. And let's squish that up kind of like that, maybe. Okay, awesome. Nancy, I didn't respond to that, but I'm glad. I would love to see pictures of those. Share and inspire me. So what are you doing with the index cards? You're just mass making. Is it for a specific journal? Is it already, do you already know what journal you're doing? Or, that's fun. And then I'm going to tear this just a little bit, just to make it not so perfect. I don't know why. I struggle with doing anything that's not torn and vintagey. I just don't like it. I like it to be a little grungy. I like the grunge. See, simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple, Beth. Let's just keep it simple. There we go. So we go 1, 2, 3. Let's do this real quick. And then, because it's almost an hour and I've kept you long enough. I'm so sorry. But I hope I've, in my mistakes and in my not knowing what to do, it's kind of like, geez, Louise, Beth, we're going to put that 38 right there. Let me get all this little stuff off of here. And let's move this away if we can. Do you have anything down there that might work? Because I do have like a whole container down here that I meant to pull up, and I did not. These are just little French phrases, which would be so fun on anything. You know, je t'aime. I don't know what that means. I do. I used to know. I used to know a little bit of French, but man, that was like buku years ago. I did pull this bag up because I don't know what's in it. Oh, I do know what's in it. It's wallpaper that was sent. Oh my gosh, I've got to use this. Love it. I'm finding it's kind of nice to go through your stuff because you're finding everything that you used. And those would be neat. I just found a bunch of junk. Look at that. Yep. Okay. Focus, Beth. Focus. Squirrel. Bless my soul. It is ridiculous. Where is that one little bag? I thought there was a box I pulled that had, oh, here we go. There's some vintagey tags in it, which might be kind of fun. It says sale. Are these only sales? Yes. I thought I had my plain little vintagey tags in here as well, but I do not. Okay. These, you can make these. This was from, oh, awesome. We're doing mass making. I'll show you everything we've done. We're doing our last piece. So, and these would be easy. So you can make a big old masterboard and then chop them up. That'd be great to do. Let's just do like a really sweet little, we'll do this flower and then we'll add that 38 right there and we're going to count it done. I'm going to zhuzh this up. I'm trying to work on, you know, getting my stuff organized and moved, and I keep moving stuff, and I'm trying to organize and put it where I want it to go and how I want to set up the space, and there's so much I need to get rid of before I can bring anything in. And then I look at my shop and I think, how am I going to get this home? How am I going to, and I do have the room. I'm just going to have to, I've just got to get rid of a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to have to probably have a storage unit for a couple of months to work through, and then get rid of everything, which I'm totally fine with. Have a little rummage sale. Yes, c'est la vie. Yeah, I know. Pourquoi? That's the only thing I knew. Because it was like, but why? But why? I'd love to learn. Help me understand in French. Because I feel like that is, I'm going to do this like this. I feel like that is such a good phrase. When you're having a hard conversation, you can always say, so help me understand. I do that to my kids. I'm like, when they're debating with me, help me understand. So I don't go, what on earth are you talking about? But instead of saying that and pushing your kids away, you can say, help me understand. That's what I use it for almost everything. My neighbor taught me that probably 10 years ago, and it is the best piece of advice. Look at that. Look at, that's cute. Simple. That's cute. So we have, not so simple. What we did is we just have these ready to go to add on to any little folder or a little thing that you want to make. I mean, if you have a blank anything, like you want to do this, you could totally put this on there. You could add this on there and make a little, you know, you could tack it on. That would be cute because it's got flowers and a number, and that would look so cute. And you could, let's just do it. It's so cute, Beth. Just do it. And then you got yourself a little pocket to put into your journal. I get these seed things from Amazon, honestly. And I like that it's kind of, and you just fold it down, and then you can make yourself a little pocket that you stick in and keep stuff in. And oh my goodness gracious, it's not, they're not perfect, they're not kind of They haven't folded it for you, so it's a little crooked. But wouldn't that be cute? Stick it down in a little journal, you know, like we did. We did these. We also did these fun little flags that you can just tack into a journal. Super fun. This is just a little piece of fabric. Oh, there we go. And yes, au revoir. Yeah. Hello and or we, no we, and goodbye. But it's been, I was 14 and I'm so far from that. But these are cute. You can just tuck these into a little journal any way, any place you've got a little something just to. So we made up like 4 or 5. I did one that's awful. We're gonna try and fix that. So I made little flags. Get yourself some toothpicks. These are little special ones. They're like La Elegance. Don't even know what that's supposed to be. But anyway, this would go pretty just on, you know, anything. This one is a fun one. This one is a fun one. So just have these made up in different colors. I try to make myself do other colors, but clearly today I didn't. But then you can just tack them on the front of these little things, and you have them ready to go. So if you make these little foldery things, you know, these little booklets. And this one I'm giving to somebody, right? Didn't I say it was? Let's take this right here. And I do have a name, but I'm gonna just announce it and tag them and then ship it out to them. So here we go. Finally, I follow through on something. I'm hoping when I get a little simpler in life that, oh, let me show you how to clean this out. Isn't this cute? These are just needle toppers. And they had strawberries, and I love a good strawberry. I love my strawberry pants that I bought last year they're too big for me now. I'm gonna have to get somebody to take them up or something. I don't know. But let me pull out. I'm hoping this needle will let me do something to clean it out a bit. You need a small needle to do that. So let me get this because it's tiny. It's tiny, and I have the actual, or maybe that one will fit. I have the actual thing that comes with it, but I've broken it like 3 times. This is way too big for it. Way too big. Way too big. Yes, you need a tiny something to jab down in there. Maybe this will work. I don't know. Nope. Way too big. This drives you crazy. And you have to have a really thin needle to go down in there, and that one won't work. And now I have a needle lost on my table. Brilliant. I don't know if this will work. This is a little pen, a little bulb pen, which are fun. We should do a mass making of little bulb penny things, you know, like that right there. Can you see that? One of those. And that we can attach to things. That would be a fun little project. Maybe we can. And like, I probably won't be able to get that out of there now. Yeah, I'll have to go find a tiny needle somewhere. I just worked on this, so I don't know. You need a needle, and mine keeps getting lost, and it just kept breaking, and I would keep trying to. It's just a pain. And I was hoping this would work, but maybe I need to attach a needle in there because I kept losing. You know, I don't know. It just breaks. And I love them and hate them all at the same time. Don't we do that? Oh, I bought those last year, and I got them at TJ Maxx or Marshall's or something, and I haven't been able to find them since because I need them in a much smaller size. If I could find them, I would sell mine. I just love them because they're strawberries. I love strawberries. Okay, y'all notice my new background. You can let me know if you like that better than my quilt. I just got tired of seeing it, the quilt. Not that I, you know, not anything bad, but I just was like, I was just, you know, been having it for a long time, like 6 years. So let me get my big googly eyes off of there. So I wanted to do something different, and this is just a painting I did probably 10 years ago. I don't even know, maybe 12. And I'm probably gonna redo it, but it was bright and cheerful and springy. Y'all go have an amazing day. Let's remember to be a part of the solution and not the problem. Let's try it. Let's just be part of this. This world is a crazy, scary place right now. And gas is costing a fortune, and I totally get that. And I just want us to all remember that we're here and that we don't have to engage in any hatefulness. Let's just be kind and gentle and loving and be the light. I also want to say that yes, I am closing down my brick and mortar, but I'm not closing my shop. I will be online. I'm going to come up with lots of fun kits. I will do local delivery 10 miles from the downtown area of Versailles, that radius. So if you're within that 10-mile radius, I will deliver for free whatever you need from the shop. If you need some paint, if you want to get together and need a consultation, we can set that up as well. I'm going to do those for a low fee and bring samples for you. I will be more than happy. I'm also going to open up consulting, that if you need me to help you with colors or something, totally do that. So there's a lot of things coming. So I am closing every day. But I will still be around for orders and to deliver and have all kinds of fun kits. I'm gonna have porch kits. I'm gonna have it's not all gonna come out at once, but it's gonna be. I will still have bows. You can contact me and say, I want a bow that has this, this, and this, and I can send you pictures of the ribbon I have, and then I can ship it to you. So, or drop it off. So they're still available, and I'm still a small business in a small town, and I would so love your support. And I will be delivering, free delivery for up to 10 miles around in a circumference from downtown Versailles. So I think that's fun, and I ship everywhere. So I appreciate everything that you do for me and that you support me, and I love you all. And let's go smile and love people well and decide to be, we're part of the solution now. So, yeah. Okay. Take care, be blessed, and make sure to follow me. Emails will be coming soon. I will start that. So get that back going. If you don't get my emails, or when I redo it, check your spam, because I haven't done it in forever.